I need to address something. I know that Women's Day is important, but to me, it is the exact same thing as Pride Month. It has no business existing because you should be proud of who you are all year round, and Women's Rights Day or Women's Day is the same thing. It shouldn't be a thing that you celebrate to remind everyone that the rest of the year they have no right, because that's how it's perceived by the people that don't really understand it. Same thing as Pride Months, same thing as Black History Months. It's like the history is interesting, but you should just have the history taught the whole year, not just for 1 month, because it's Black History Month. It should happen the entire fucking year. You should have awareness all the fucking time. So I have no interest in remembering the tragedy of the past. It is in the past. We have moved on, or we should have moved on to something better, because there was a tragedy once. What can we learn and make the thing better now? And apparently we can't do that. So yeah, it's not a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. It should be what did we do to make things better? But once you have learned what has happened in the history, you are not supposed to repeat it. Hence, you have things that are celebrated as the end of the wars. Yes, that was 20, 30, 50 years ago. It's not a fucking war anymore. We have other wars going on at the same time that needs more awareness than what happened 50, 60 years ago. My issue is not the repeating. My issue is the limited amount of repeating. It's, oh, this is Independence Day. Yes, and it's been Independence Day since the Independence Day of the British, for example. Since that happened, and we've been independent since then. No need to remind everyone that was the day it happened. It's done. We're good. We can move on. Things happen. It's, for me, it would more likely be something like, oh, this is Woman Day. No, it's a day where we can fight more to not have a fucking pink tax. Could be good. Could be good. But no, it's just, oh yeah, before that you didn't have rights. Yay. Have a good day. Wear a skirt today. For me, if we want to move forward, we can't remind the past. It's one of the things that I also have been raised in a very specific way, but that makes sense to me. When you have someone in your family that dies, and then the only thing that people are telling you for the next 5 years is, oh, that's a shame that your person died. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, fuck. What would he do today if he was alive? I don't give a shit. He dead. It's the same thing. Like, you have a illness and people are like, oh, how are you doing with your cancer? How are you doing with your thing? And it's every fucking day the same repeating things, when in reality it would be better to move on, to focus on how you can just move on with your fucking life and do the thing that you want to do and not be anchored with the past. And these things, to me, most of the time, are just anchored to the past. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yes, Chill Friday. It's one of these topics that get me really excited to move forward and not repeat the past. And it's also one of these topics where I'm like, if people didn't give a shit as much as I don't, we'd be further as a society. So much further ahead. But no, apparently that doesn't work. So can't do anything about it. That's the thing. Like, I don't give a shit about my death. If I die tomorrow, I'd be dead. Why would I care? I'd be dead. I wouldn't know. So I don't give a shit. And you never know. Like, you could care about your death so much that tomorrow you get hit by a bus. I didn't plan to get hit by a bus. It happened. What do? I'm dead. Can't do shit. I don't give a shit. No need for funeral. It's just, there will be a stone or a stack of ashes. That's about it. Maybe I'd ask for cremation and then use my ashes to create a diamond or something, just because it's shiny and it has a bit of holographic refraction. Yeah. I do disagree with that. When my granddad died, shit happened. Old person, dead. My dad called me to ask me if I knew about what happened. I said yes. He hung up the phone, and then I went to my granddad things with the family and all that. The thing that happened was, when my dad hung up the phone, he had a heart attack that put him in a coma. At the same time as my granddad died, the next day, my dad died. And the process of healing and grieving and all of that, for me, has always been fine. It's like, he did. All right, now we need to deal with the papers. That's it. And that mindset is is because my dad always taught me that maybe I'm going to school in the morning, I'm coming back, he got hit by a bus. What the fuck can you do? Nothing. So I'm fine with it. It's a normal thing, and you can't prepare. All right, one more dead person. But in the amount of time that we've been talking about that, there has been thousands of dead people around the world, and we don't give a shit about it because we don't know them. No real impact in the lives of everyone, technically, if someone passes away. It's just, after today, I can't call them. All right, what else? That's it? Good. Moving on. You shouldn't really think about it, but that's a personal feeling. Most people are not like this. I've been seeing a lot of people that takes years, decades to get over, which they shouldn't, get over the death of someone. It's just, yeah, it's impactful. It has some meaning, but what the fuck you want to do? You're not a necromancer just yet, and you can't bring them back.